Miguelito. Oh, bitch. Rise and fan, still bumps my shit. I'm the ghetto like I'm Dominic Toretto with an attitude problem like I got the thing to settle when they call a bunch of pedo. I'm a murderer, the federal put the... Oh, bitch. Okay. What's up? What's up, guys? Let me know if the sound is okay. Can you hear me well? How's the sound? All right, good. I'm just waiting for a couple more people to join, and then we're going to start talking about today's topic, which is going to be joining the school or regretting it forever. So let me entertain you with some music here. Some good old music.
What's in the cup? Root beer. You want some? There's some things I don't do. Pop, pop, pop.
Okay. Yo, how's it going? How you doing? How you doing? Well, I'm assuming more people are going to join as I'm doing the live stream. Just taking over. Well, Ladies and gentlemen, you know how this works. If this is your first live stream, let me give you a quick rundown. You can pretty much ask about whatever it is that you want. I have an agenda about what I want to talk about, obviously, right? However, I'm open to answer any kind of questions. Okay, so if you have a question that you want me to answer, hopefully related to magic, I'm gonna do my best to give you a great answer there. Okay, so you can post your questions, not a problem. All right. Frank, you look like you're more buff. Yeah, because I'm lifting weights 6 times a week now, and I'm eating like crazy. I'm eating a lot, so yeah, I'm growing. I'm gonna get really buff in the next year. Um, so yeah, the only problem that I have right now, my body fat percentage is too high, so we're gonna have to find a way to cut that. But I think it's just about being in a caloric deficit. Yeah, but that's it. So lifting weights 6 times a week will make you will make you grow because you're literally forced to do it. So push pull legs twice a week. It's hard, but I mean that's doable. I'm sleeping way more. You know me, guys. I usually don't sleep that much, right? But this new training makes me actually sleep a little bit more because my body needs it, right? Recovery. So yeah, yeah. And don't forget, I'm approaching 40. So it's not as easy as if when you're 20. Yeah. I'm still obviously I'm still fit and all that stuff, right? But it's much easier. Um, it's much easier to do all of these hard workouts when you're younger. You know? The recovery gets harder as you grow older. Yeah. I'm new here. How much did I miss? Well, we just started. What's the link to join the school? You have to go through an onboarding call, and the onboarding call. Yeah, one sec. I'll post the link in the chat. Post the link in the chat. Yeah, but you will find it below the last video that I posted on my YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, so there's a video. That says School of Adults. Right? And now I'm posting the link in the chat now. Okay, so yeah, like I said, you can ask any questions that you have, guys. Any questions that you have, but I want to mainly talk about the last time I checked. Your mentorship was 10K, and I was definitely interested. I just didn't have 10K, so I've been working on that. Well, let me say something about that. Well, first of all, the value that you're getting in the mentorship uh, within a very, very short amount of time will allow you to manifest 10K many times over, if that makes sense. If you use what you actually learn in that mentorship for me, you're not just gonna be able to afford 10K. You're actually gonna be rich if you choose to do so. If you choose to become rich, you will be rich. Not a problem. Absolutely. Why? Because if you learn how to use magic, if you learn how to apply that to the mundane world, it's impossible not to be rich, my friend. So that's what I want to put out there. First of all, the value that you're getting in whatever you're learning from me is way beyond whatever I charge. Secondly, I mean, what that means is 10K is actually very small, a very small amount that I charge. However, for this school, none of the levels, there are 3 different levels. None of the levels is actually 10K. It starts at 3K, and there's another level at 5, and then there's the highest level at 7.5. Payments can be done. However, there must be a down payment, if that makes sense. Okay, so there has to be a sufficient commitment by the people that want to be in the school. First of all, I don't want to run after people and or have my team come for you every month and ask for the payment. Oh yeah, did you make the payment? Did you make the payment? That's like just low energy. Nobody wants to do that, right? So there has to be a commitment of around 2,000. Okay, so you can get into all of those programs. Well, with the first one, if you can make a down payment of 1,000, then you can make 500 dollar payment for sure. You know, with the second one, you would have to do a $2,000 payment, and then um, you know, make payments afterwards. And with the third one, the same applies. Okay, if you're absolutely not capable right now of paying the full amount, then there has to be a down payment, a sufficient down payment. That's just what it is. That's how the game goes. And like I said, I have to trust you. You understand? I have to trust you if you get into this. That's why I have to make a commitment and have to show that you're serious about it. That's really how it works. So, especially if it's hard for you to come up with that money, that's exactly why you need to be there. Yeah. Um, if it's 7.5, I'm going for it. Yeah. Then use the link and um, pick a date for the onboarding calls. My team is gonna then have a call with you, and then they're gonna onboard you, let you know how it works. Yeah. If you qualify, um, you're welcome. I mean, I want as many people to join as possible, but at the same time, I got to be careful. I can't let everybody on. Yeah. I can't let everybody on. They have to qualify. Absolutely. And we're gonna make sure that you do. Good. Would you say it's extreme to consult tarot and the pendulum for every decision and adjusting according to the insight? Someone said I was craving too much control and should live in the moment. Yeah, I've heard that many times, my friend. Don't listen to those people. They're full of that. You want too much control. Listen, if I'm driving a car, I want control over the car. Yeah. You have two factors when it comes to life. You have your own or the quality of your life is going to be determined by two factors. Number one, the quality of your decisions, and number two, so-called luck, which is essentially things that are outside of your control. Okay, in the quality of your decisions is going to be determined by the quality of the information that you have. You see, so this person that was saying that is literally just a fucking goddamn idiot. They are. I mean, we have a certain amount of control over life, and that we should strive to improve all the time. There's enough bad shit that's going to happen. So no, don't just go with the flow. Use everything that you have at your disposal to gather as much information as you can. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Listen, my friend, most people are fucking idiots. Goddamn fucking idiots. It should ignore 99% of the people that talk and say things because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about anyways. Literally, this is one of the biggest things that you need to learn. Most people are fucking idiots. Trust me, most people are goddamn fucking idiots. So you would do best by just ignoring them and listen to the people who actually know what the fuck they're talking about. That's how you live your best life, trust me. Ignore ignore most people. You know, I was almost tempted to quote a friend of mine who Raj Bazar, who likes to say, "Be the rest and fuck the rest." He learned that from his teacher, Manu Tupao, and I could not agree more. Be the best and fuck the rest. That's literally the best way to make things happen. Do you like music while working out, or do you consider it a crutch? No, I like music when I work out. I listen to um, I believe the subconscious is always learning. Okay, so I don't only listen to music, or not even most of the time. I try to listen to some ebook or some educational stuff. While I'm working out, my mind can still learn while my body's working out. So I think it's a good way to do it. Um, Not asking for a discount at all, just updating you, kind of putting myself in your sights. I completely understand. I have some foundation, but not early enough application. That's fair. I'm going big. I'm going big. I don't see why I shouldn't. If it's 7.5K, I'm going for it. I don't believe things are hard. I just may not have the information required to proceed the way desired. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think what we all have to learn is essentially we have to pick what we want to get good at, and then we have to stick to it. I think that's the hardest thing these days. We have so many options, we have so many opportunities, so many different choices to make, that the hardest thing is to stick with one thing until you see the results. And I've talked about this topic in many of my videos. Just anything that is worthwhile needs a phase where you energize it, and you don't see the results right away. It takes a while until you see the result of your work, and that's the hardest thing. Most people stop before they see the result of their work, which is sad. It's a lot of waste of energy out there, man. All right. Hey Frank, I filled out the form for the call. Didn't get the Zoom link for the call today. Checked my spam filter, but nada. Filled it out again for a call tomorrow. We'll see if it works now. Dunno. You filled it out today. Hold on. Let me. I usually get an email notification for everyone who I'm seeing. Is your name Stevens Borowski from sborowski@gmail.com. Is that you? Um, Steve Borowski. Well, obviously, okay. Yes, that's me. Okay. Yeah, I just saw the notification. Yeah, I'll send an email to my team because they're doing the call. But I see the notification. I get notified for every person that applies. So far, I think 30 people have applied for the school. I see the email that you sent, or that it's the did you get the original notification? No Zoom link though. I don't know, but probably a technical glitch. I'm gonna send this to my team and make sure that you get your Zoom link for tomorrow. Yeah, happens. Sorry, but I've seen every application so far. Yeah, around 30, I think 30 people, something like that. Okay. Um, will you do a European meetup in the ADAPT school? The US still isn't letting the evil non-Jap people like me in, but I want to be there and for the major rituals. Yeah, I mean, if there are enough people from Europe that have signed up, I'm gonna do a European meetup, absolutely, for sure. Is it true that they don't let? Fuck, I gotta go to the US in February. Is it true that they don't let unvaccinated people in? I shouldn't have said that word. Unjabbed. Fuck. Shouldn't have said that word on YouTube. Well, now I'm going for business anyways. I'm going for business. Maybe it's different then. If it's not, fuck. Because I'm not jabbed. I've not even one. Didn't even get one jab. So, but I don't get it. Even for Dubai, all you need is a PCR test. You know, a negative PCR test. You don't need to be jabbed. Shouldn't be the case anymore. Yeah, I don't think the U.S. I think you can go to the U.S. without getting jabbed. You know, you just need a PCR test of that. It's the same for the U.S. Yeah, exactly. So that's it. I'm going to be in California and New York in February. New York City. Um, I'm looking at businesses that I'm going to buy. You need to be jabbed if you aren't a U.S. citizen, apparently. For real? This is stupid. And if you're a U.S. citizen, you can be you can be not jabbed. Gee, nah, that's just dumb. I mean, did you get this from an official webpage, or did you just hear that, Chris? I can't force you to get it. I'm definitely not getting jabbed. I don't give a fuck. It's okay. I got exemption from my school because I'm in a cult. Nah, man. I don't think so. I don't look, most countries, you just need a negative PCR test. I don't think the US is different with that. Yeah. They just need you to not have it, and actually that is only if you don't have okay, I see. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I would be really surprised if they still do that shit after fucking 3 years almost. That'd be dumb. I don't think so. All right. What are your thoughts on toxic family? Thoughts on toxic family. I don't know what the definition of toxic family is, if you know what I mean. I don't know what the definition of toxic family is. Yeah. I just know that it is hardly, I mean, it's probably impossible to have a family that is lasting in the Western world, because the women are gonna fuck you over for sure. Okay. They're gonna destroy your family 100%. I guarantee you. Not 100%, but with a very, very high likelihood, they're gonna destroy your family. And they're gonna take you to court, and they're gonna take half your shit. That's just a reality of it. So I don't know. I don't call it toxic family. It's just we live in a system that is just really fucked up. It's just really, really fucked up. So what can you do? I could give you I could give you so many examples, so many. Just the other day, man, I was talking to this taxi driver. I don't even want to go into this, right? Because obviously a lot of men do shit as well. Okay, so it's not just women. I don't even say I wouldn't even say it's women's fault. It's just the system. We have perverted incentives. When you incentivize people to act in a certain way, they're going to do it. It's just human nature. And it is a fact that in the past, families stayed longer together because it was like a necessity. And yeah, of course they had problems, and of course they would want to leave. But nowadays, women are incentivized to destroy the relationship. You see, and so they do. So the system is the problem. The system is the problem. So what can you do? What can you say? Um, I think the best strategy, if you're planning on starting a family in the Western world, having children and all that stuff, I think the best strategy you can have is you prepare for multiple. You prepare you prepare for multiple multiple families right away. You know, so it's not a partner for life. You prepare to be with that person for a certain amount of time, a couple of years, and you got to have the mindset from the beginning. You plan for that. You're going to have probably children with multiple women. That's that's the only way. Like seriously, like you got to be realistic. How else is that going to work? Are you going to be one of those idiots that believe that your marriage is different from all the others? And no, your girl is different. I'm telling you, your girl is not different. That beautiful, pretty creature that you're seeing right now, that is smiling and is all nice all the time, after 2 years of marriage, she's going to be a 5 foot, 300 pound tyrant. It's going to boss you around and is going to start fucking another guy. That's just what it is. That's just what's going to happen. If it's not after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, because she's going to get, I don't know, she's going to, something's going to happen. So don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. I mean, that also goes a little bit deeper, that this things like that actually inform my opinion on relationships. I don't believe people should have equal rights in relationships. I really don't believe that. I don't believe uh I don't believe people should have equal rights in a relationship. Why is that? Because women are hypergamous anyways, you see. Look, women are attracted to you. The reason why they're attracted to you is because you're dominant over them in one way or another anyways. Either you can give them access to something that they don't have without you, or whatever they raise their status because they're with you. They whatever you have resources they don't have without you. You're stronger than them, i.e., you can protect them, so on and so forth. So they're using you for something anyways. Nature has built them to exploit you. And when they exploit you and they can benefit from you, they feel certain emotions towards you, and that's what they call love. That's just what it is. All right. And then when they rise up to the same level, they're going to look for a higher level. So you shouldn't even be in a relationship with a woman that you're equal with. That doesn't even make sense. First of all, she's not even going to want you. And number two, you're making your relationship, you're programming it to be destroyed. Yeah. So be smart. That's why I believe guys should be with younger girls, because with younger women, because um you have so much more experience, you have so much more influence, you have so many more resources, then it's a fair trade-off. She gives you her beauty, you give her your resources and everything else. That's a fair trade-off. That's fair. You know, that's fair. Everything else leads to a lot of problems. She's gonna mess with you, you know, and we all know that society is built for them. So um, you got to be smart, guys. You got to be smart. So toxic family, I don't know. I think the problem is, and this is a problem that not just applies to this topic, but the problem occurs when somebody has a mental model that doesn't serve them well. If you're walking around in 2023 with a mental model, I'm gonna meet this one girl, she's my soulmate, and we're gonna be happily married ever after. In 2023, you just have a lot of garbage in your mind that you need to get out. And then you upgrade it with modern software that helps you to thrive and survive in the modern world. Okay, this is not 1950 anymore. Yeah, and no movement of men in the modern world is going to bring back the old days. It's not going to happen. What's going to restore all of this is when society goes into a new war, a very, very devastating war, and things are going to be reset. And then women are going to start valuing men again. But now, right now, they don't value men. Men are considered obsolete and not important. The only thing that can change that is a big war. because then the societal structures that allow women to have these emotions will be destroyed. And then they will see, oh, fuck, no men, I fucking die off fucking natural disasters. Oh, no men, I fucking get eaten by fucking wild animals. You see what I mean? That's the level that it has to get to. Otherwise, they don't get it. So, uh, right now, you gotta have the right mental state and the right mental programs to thrive. And right now, in this current situation, the current society that we live in, you have to have the strategy that I just described. You got to be smart. Got to be smart. Understand what makes them tick, and then position yourself correctly. It's just what it is. But Frank, that's not romantic. Bitch, you're not romantic yourself. You're not romantic yourself. So, romance. Don't get me started. Romance. I tried one of your vampirism techniques today, aimed for a personal, what's that? Personal best on deadlift. So borrowed energy from the 250-pound steroid monster in the next rack. Smashed my personal best. Phenomenally effective, bro. Hey, I'll tell you a secret, man. I'm 254 pounds, and I'm not on steroids. 254 pounds. But I'm also 6'4", so 6'4". And I have a body fat percentage that is, I think, closer to 20 than to 15. So closer to 20 than to 10. Let's go to that. So, but good for you, man. Woo! Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Professor White is always here to answer your questions. Professor White is always here to answer your questions. I will gladly enlighten you on my philosophies about women, money, society, magic, everything, and my newfound interest in bodybuilding, which is not newfound. It's actually just how I've been lifting weights sporadically, but more of a fighter, right? But um, I'm like 5'9" at best, 170 pounds soaking wet. Really, wow, that's crazy. 170 pounds. Well, I guess that's not bad. That's good. Um, okay, toxic family. If you want, if you want to join my cult, I can write you an excusal note. Only 29.29. Wow, not bad. You're officially recognized by the United States government as a church. That's not bad, man. Congrats. Tax exempt for life. You're competing with Scientology now. All right. What's this? Is developing psychic abilities over time best represented by an exponential, logarithmic, or linear line? Once you attain some ability, does it become easier to take it to the next level? Yes, but I mean it's exponential. However, the resistance is also going to grow exponentially. Mm-hmm. Says Zach. Yeah. All right. Mass equals power. Yes, sir. You don't want me to punch you. Trust me. Nobody wants me to punch them. I would have guessed 18% body fat. Uh, What is the cost of the schooling educational courses? Well, there are three levels. One of them is 3,000, the other one is five, and the third one is 7.5. You can make down payments if you can't pay it all at once, but it has to be a sufficient commitment so that we know you're serious, and then you can make monthly payments to finish it up. Excuse me. Fighting is awesome. I'm creating my own martial discipline. It's amazing. Hi, Frank. In psychic seduction and remote influence, distance does not matter. How about time? Heard it's optimum when target is asleep. Yeah, that seems to have. Excuse me. That seems to have certain benefits to it. Yes, but you can do that whenever. They don't have to be asleep. Yeah, I gotta get jacked to find combat sports stopping the weight going on. To be honest, yeah, yeah. And the bigger you are, the kind of I don't know, like fighting or like martial arts is also for endurance. It's like you need very very good cardio, and the more weight you have, the harder on your cardiovascular system, right? Find a good balance between the two. Find a good balance between the two. I'm right now. I'm only doing martial arts once a week, so I'm lifting 6 days a week, and on the seventh day, I'm doing martial arts, mostly boxing. That's what I'm doing. So I guess you got to find a balance there. you know. But right now, I feel for my like what I feel more important for me right now is to build up muscles, build my body up. And that's what I'm doing. And I don't think you can do both at the same time. I think one is going to suffer always. So if you're doing more martial arts, you recover. You can't recover from both. So it's not like you can't lift weights 6 days a week and then also train martial arts 4 days a week. That's literally, I don't think that's possible. Unless you're professional, yeah, of course. But then you're also on all kinds of fucking steroids and medication and fucking you recover like an alien, like in a cryo chamber or whatever, right? Plus we got other shit to do. So I think we have to choose one or the other. And for me right now, it's lifting weights, getting big. That's the most important thing to me right now. In terms of sports right now. I'm lifting 6 days a week, yeah, and I've done it for 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks. This is how you see my genes, bro. I'm really like my genes are really, really good for putting on muscle. So I did it for 2 weeks. I've already put on 4 pounds of muscles, bro. So and you can see, I think you can see it in my shirt. I'm already bulging out of my shirt. Yeah, it's really bulging out of it. I'm just whatever. Let's see. Let's see what I'm going to look like in a year from now, or 6 months. 6 months. Let's go to 6 months. Got to be sanctioned though. In one of your previous live streams, you said how meditation gets you to an area where you are separate from your mind, and that's where all psychic phenomenon occurs. My question: what's that area like? Get on my meditation program. I'll get you there, my friend. Words are just words. Words are just words. You need to experience it, and the way to experience it is to get on my meditation program. That's for all of you guys. Get on my meditation program. Join the meditation program. Yep, sucks to be in a fight and fail because your cardio isn't there. Yeah. What is your own greatest adversary? My own greatest adversary is uh not wanting to see human nature from time to time, Still still trying to trust and to be naive. One of the main things that you will learn as you mature is human nature doesn't change. You can always rely on human nature, and human nature is you know is selfish, very selfish for the most part, and that's fine. You just have to understand human nature, and it is a fantastic, or fantastic not in a positive sense, but fantastic in a like extraordinary sense. To what extent people have been programmed to not look at reality as it is. So you have to learn to look at reality without rose-colored glasses. As soon as you take off those glasses and look for things as they are, and you just analyze things exactly as the way they are, you will see what most people are never able to look at. And if you operate based on reality, when you operate based on reality, you will get much better results than most people. Most people operate in a fairy tale. They buy into lies, and they operate based on a map of the world that is just a fantasy. Like what I told you earlier, the guy that's looking for that one girl, his soulmate, that he's going to be happy with for the rest of his life. That's a fairy tale. But if this is the map that you operate with in this world, you're gonna suffer for it. And very similar things apply to every other area in life. You have to, for once, take off the rose-colored glasses and look at reality as it is. Most people can't do that though. It's yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. And to an extent, I think everybody's suffering from the same problem. Yoel Romero just evolved and transcended your natural human limitations. Yoel Romero is also not a natural, my friend. You'll remember, Yoel Romero is a chemical factory, bro. Hi, Frank. What would you recommend to build a daily routine with meditation and Reiki? Meditation twice a day, morning and night, and then somewhere in between you do a Reiki session. Yoel is juiced out of his mind. Yes, correct. Yoel is definitely juiced out of his mind. But most of those guys are. You have to be, bro. I mean, seriously, you have to be. Like, how can you train twice a day? And this is not just like bullshit training. Like, that's real hard, like fucking rough, like really hardcore training, right? Like, I would guess their fucking sparring sessions are like, it's not even just the sparring, all the fucking conditioning that they do. That's fucking brutal, you know? You do that whatever, twice a day, 6 days a week, and you do that for years and years and years. How are you going to recover without some juice? And it's definitely not just testosterone. Testosterone is the foundation of it all. But then they stack all kinds of shit on top of it, I'm sure. Growth hormone, or peptides or whatever. I'm not an expert on that shit, so I don't even understand those things. I'm only now learning about peptides. and what they do. So I'm sure they're all on testosterone. I'm sure they're all on other things too. Growth hormone helps the healing. That's what I know. But peptides are also very good for that. Yeah, of course. How else are you going to perform like that? How else? Do most things have an egregore associated with them or an accessible energy field? At least I want to put a protective sphere around the club. I bounce that or assign protective spirits. Too big an ask. No, I think you can definitely try that. Why not? I think it's possible. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. It's hard to face it. It's okay. Hope always wants to stay vital. All right. Human nature is like a scale. It goes both ways. Humans can be very dark and cruel, or they can be the nicest person, your best friend. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it always depends on um what's the word? Well, I guess that depends on the circumstances. You have a complete evil person, but you also have the nicest person in one individual. Depends on the circumstances. Yeah, absolutely. However, when it comes to actual like how people act, when it comes to incentives, you can definitely trust that. People eventually, at the end of the day, are always going to act in a way where it's self-serving. That's for sure. Forgot how amazing that first Magic Mastery program was, by the way. You forgot? Why is that? You forgot. Okay. Um, I recently rediscovered the Infinity Meditation from Magic Mastery from back in the day. Could you clarify the spelling and sound of the mantra? Hong Zhao. Hong Zhao is yeah, I can type it here in the chat. Hung. Hung like Frank is so hung. Frank is really hung, you know. Hung. Hung Zhao. Zhao. Hung Zhao. Frank is hung. Zhao, I don't know. Zhao, like I don't know what is Zhao. And always remember, ladies, Frank is hung. Frank is really hung. Frank's a hung guy. When you think of Frank, think of hung. Frank's such a hung guy. Frank is really hung. Right? Just rolls off your tongue. Frank's hung. Frank's really hung. Frank's hung. Frank's a hung guy. Right, ladies? Frank's a hung guy. When you think of Frank, think of a hung guy. Right. All right. Zao. There you go. Yeah. All right, Frank. After all you've been through, how do you still trust people and keep your heart open? Do you still become friends with people, but always remind yourself they are capable of betrayal? Uh, how do I trust capable of betrayal? Um, no, I understand that. And look, I'm not different either. You know, like it's not like I blame people. It's not like I blame people. Like, I mean, um, well, first of all, love is given without expecting it to be given back. Okay, so if I love someone, I love them. I don't. It's not. It's not that I count like okay, I give one love, they give me one love back. I give one love more, and now I can't give them love back. Like that's how love works. Love is something different. Love is given without expectations, okay? Without expecting anything back. That's love. But love has in the first it has very little to do with sex in my mind, you know. It can be connected, absolutely, but you can love people without ever having sex with them, absolutely. Can you love your mother? I hope you don't have sex with your mother, right? So so yeah, I mean, so which reminds me of this. Oh man. The world is so fucked up, man. The world really a fucked up place. Yeah. So the world's a really fucked up place. I'm on this dating app. All right. I'm on this dating app, and this guy, and I don't give a fuck if this is like not nice to show him, but this guy here, he calls himself Sissy, all right? Anyway, he calls he calls himself Sissy on this, pretends to be a girl, right? And then messages me and is like, "Hey, I love it when strong young guys find my mother attractive," and sends me pictures of his mom. This guy's 26 years old, and he's turned on when he knows that other guys find his mother attractive. Can you imagine that shit? And he sends me nudes of his mom. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. This world is a little fucked up, bro. I'm telling you. It's not totally normal, right? Yeah, apparently, man. Um, they have a podcast on YouTube where a woman talks about how she had a threesome with a guy and his mom. There you go. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? All right. Excited to start learning in the new school. Is there another modern magician you could say is as legit as you are? um, I can't speak for others. I can speak on others. I'm not going to do that now. What causes someone to grow up in a religion, let's say Christianity, for example, and then they start to recognize it? They start to question it and leave it and realize it's a lie and find truth and magic. And I don't know what forces or what makes a person do that. I guess just hypocrisy or contradictions that they find in their between their experience and what is being taught. The contradiction between practice and theory. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. These folks are messed up in that. Yeah, definitely. But it's being like normalized. You see, what I mean, it's normalized. I don't watch porn. I said, look, I don't want. I really. I posted this today on my Instagram story, where I was basically saying that um, people. I don't watch porn, and I believe it's one of the most destructive forces in the natural in modern society. You know, but what happens if you watch porn or incest porn day and night? Or whatever. That you normalize that for yourself, and then at one point, it's just normal. It's like, yeah, Let's have sex with family members, right? So yeah, I guess that's what it is. You like seriously, like you watch that all the fucking time, and then it becomes normal, right? I guess. So you tell me, of course society's fucked. So of course society is not good anymore. We have birth control, women sleep around, and then we have and is listen, if women wouldn't sleep around that much, men wouldn't sleep around that much either because there's literally no opportunity to sleep around. You get it? So women are like, oh, we want to sleep around too. Men are sleeping around. Listen, if women don't sleep around, how are men going to sleep around? Like for real. Like, anyways, yeah. You have birth control. It means women are sleeping around. Sexual revolution plus pornography, which normalizes all kinds of weird sex acts, and then you have that. Absolutely. Listen, I'm definitely not an innocent sheep here when it comes to sex and all that stuff. Yeah. However, I don't watch porn. I really don't. Why? Because I want to keep my boners. You know what porn does? Porn leads to erectile dysfunction. After you watch porn for a while, you're gonna have a hard time getting hard with being just with a normal woman. You're gonna have to get like some crazy stimulation. You gotta imagine that you're fucking I don't know, you're fucking five women at once or something like that. Right. So one is just not enough anymore. You're trying to have sex with her and you can't get off. I can't get it up because I need to have like five bitches, spreading their legs in front of me and licking each other's pussies or whatever. You know, right? And in this case, with that guy, he's like, man, I can't get off unless I I think of this big black dude fucking my mom. That's what was going through his mind. That's what he was thinking. You know, can you fuck my mom? I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of funny, right? Hey, do you think my mom's attractive? Here, I got some nudes of my mom, and she's also wearing lingerie. Can you fuck her? Can you fuck my mother? Kind of fucked up if you think of it. Seriously. But that's what porn leads to. Come on, that's what porn does to you. So stop watching porn. It's just a fucked up. It's fucked up. It's just bad for everyone. You know. Seriously. Uh, can you imagine what this guy's doing? Man, these fuck. This Christmas with in that family must be so awkward, don't you think? Christmas in this I don't know, maybe she knows about it. He actually told me that his mom knows about it. So who knows? Maybe she knows about it. Yes, go ahead, son. Pimp me out to some random strangers. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in this world, man. A lot of crazy shit. I once had this client, the Grail of the Serpent, right? And she hired me to do a spell for her, right? And I said, okay, I'm gonna do a spell for you. And after that, because she had like we had this now she had obviously agreed we had agreed that I would do this for her. She thought she could text me 24/7, and she would text me all the time. I was like, hey, I am busy, don't text me, don't text me, don't text. She keeps texting me. And then she was drunk at one point. She was drunk out of her mind, and the message was, hey, I'm ready to fuck. Like, what? And she's like, I'm down to fuck, let's fuck. I was like, what? Like, what? No, I don't want to fuck you. What the fuck are you talking about? And she's like, okay, you don't want to fuck me? What about my daughter? So she was trying to pimp out her daughter to me for real. And then I was just, anyways, I just blocked her and refunded and like get the fuck out of my life. It's really bad. Yeah. So wow, so many other comments here. Bro, it's a minefield out there on those apps. No offense to anyone, but loads of undercover trans on Tinder. Yeah. Too many are fractured beyond repair, sadly. Yep, yep. How does one get in tune with masculine energies? Lack of father figure could have its effect on a man. The main problem is that our world is a little bit too comfortable. Men have all kinds of, or boys have all kinds of distractions and safe spaces and all that shit. The essence of masculinity is responsibility. You got to take responsibility. You got to deal with the world, with the real world. You got to take responsibility for your actions and your emotions. However, men are being raised, or boys are being raised, where they're sheltered by their mothers, they're sheltered by safe spaces, they're sheltered by society. Um, so they turn out soft. And as a man, you don't have it as easy as a woman. A woman basically, women have other challenges in different ways, okay? But it's just different. Your job as a man is to grow up as a man and you become independent, if that makes sense. You become independent and you deal with the real world. And your job as a man to create in the real world. And for that, you have to deal with the real circumstances, with real circumstances. And nobody cares about your feelings. Nobody cares about your emotions. Nobody cares about your dreams, even. Nobody cares about that. Everybody just cares about what you can do for them. That's the reality as a man. But boys are being overly protected by their mothers and by society. They're being treated like little fragile creatures. So how do you turn out strong if you're I know, listen, there are guys that are like 16 years old, 17 years old, 18 years old, and they can still ask their mommy for help with all kinds of different things, with all kinds of problems. Their mommy still solves their problems, you know? They're 13 years old, still getting tucked in by their mommy. Like, what the fuck? This is like, I get it, from a woman's point of view, is like it's my little baby. That boy's gonna turn into a little bitch for sure. So that's why you need masculine influence in their lives, by the way. That's why you have to bring the father into the picture if you want to raise a man. Otherwise, you're gonna raise a little bitch for sure. That is never gonna become a man if he doesn't have a man to show him, stop crying, you little bitch, and do what is necessary. And mothers are not gonna do that. Very few. Well, I'm not saying no women can do that, but if a woman has to do that, she's gonna be out of her femininity, and she's gonna turn into some weird masculine creature that is very, very unattractive to everyone. So, um, yeah. So, lack of father figure could have its effect on a man. Yeah, but I don't think that makes you wanna see your mother getting fucked by other men. I guess. By st- Well, he specifically said, I like to see my mom getting fucked uh, by strong young guys. That's what he said. Strong virile guys, strong young guy, whatever. Um, He was obviously like he was very overweight, yeah, and ugly as fuck. What role do you see eugenics playing in the evolution of humanity over the next 100 years? I don't think eugenics is gonna. Well, that's a complicated topic. I don't know if I can solve this problem right now. You know, um, I watch quite a number of other magicians, and they generally say the same thing Frank's saying about what about society. Yeah, I mean it's really easy to analyze, isn't it? For real. Like, I mean, everybody can see. Listen. Most of you guys agree with me, anyways. You agree with what I'm saying here. So why is it that society is still moving into that direction? First of all, people are too too addicted to whatever they're addicted to, porn. Most of you are addicted to porn, of course. Most of you watch porn. Most of you are addicted to porn. Most of you are addicted to bad foods. Most of you are addicted to bad behaviors that that they're bad for you, but you keep doing them. That's the problem. So mentally, intellectually, you know the problem, but you don't do anything to solve it. That's the problem. And we have a wall here. Society is driving towards that wall, but nobody can stop because they're too busy jerking off to to incest porn, to or to to fantasize about their mother getting fucked by me. The Bronze Dawn. Should have told him the Bronze Dawn is gonna come fuck your mom. He's gonna put his magical penis in her. Yeah. Yeah. It's also interesting like how most women think that every guy likes to what's the word, gag, like likes it if she's gagging on his cock. I don't even like that. I really don't like that. Like, when I get a blowjob, I don't like that. I really don't. I like it's soft, really soft. You don't need to choke on it. I don't like that. That's from porn. That's from porn. 85% of all women watch porn on a regular basis, and I think it's 96% of all men watch porn. 96%. Guess what the other 4% are doing? Making fucking money. Millionaires, because their fucking reward system is not being fucking burned every single day. You know? That'd be something. How do you make money? Stop watching porn, right? How do you become a good magician? Stop watching porn. That's it. That's my solution now. This is- they have the neighbors. They have the neighbors over and gangbang mom on the kitchen table. I guess they're running a family business. Oh Jesus. Ah. They weaponize addictions to ensnare our weaker sensibilities. Our shadow parts need attention, and socially, we need to make progress overcoming addictions and such. Are you saying are you? It sounds like a justification to watch your mother getting fucked by the Bronze Dawn. For real? You know what I'm saying? No offense, no offense. Okay, that was a little personal. That's all I'm saying. Don't get it. Don't take it personal. That was not directed at you, foreskin. Okay. Uh, um, do you use wands? Yeah, I do sometimes. Porn free as well. Porn free as well. Hold on. Porn free as well. I'm trying to free myself from any sexual control. I heard Nikola Tesla was celibate and came up with his deepest insights during those times. Yeah. She wanted you to lay the pipe. That's fact. That's fucked. Yeah. A lot of people who leave religion still have a religious motive and they come into magic with it. That's true. I agree. I bet he's a pillow biter. Yeah, probably. Jesus. I bet he's traumatized from hearing his mother getting fucked all night by some by some dudes. Oh. Dating men by single mothers are the worst, and it's super hard to date them, especially if you had both your parents in the home. They don't develop into their manhood, and their mama still babies them. Frank had just joined live. Where can I find out how much it costs to join your School of Adams? There are 3 levels. It's 3,000, 5,000, and 7,500. No. You can make payments, but there has to be a down payment with a significant investment. The link is here. If you wanna schedule a call with my team, or we do the onboarding, that's the way to go. We are led by pathetic creatures that are intent on our demise and failure moving forward. The Legend of the Bronze Dawn. They love to gag, Frank. Well, I don't like gagging. I don't like that at all. Like, I feel bad for the woman. If I use magic, will I go to heaven or hell? Hmm. Bro, when you go to heaven or hell, I guess it depends on how you treat your mom. I guess it all depends on how you treat your mom. Just don't pimp out your mom, and I think they're like, be a good person. Just be a good person. You'll be fine. Yeah. If anyone's wondering what we're talking about, I was just talking about my experience on a dating app where a guy approached me. I didn't know it was a guy. He approached me with the question, or basically he was telling me, "Hey, I really enjoyed seeing young virile guys fuck my mom." And then he was sending me pictures of his mom. And I'm like, she looks good. That's interesting. Yeah, I'd definitely like to do it. No, I was thinking, like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? I was like, does your mom know about this? And he's like, yeah, sure. She's okay. Apparently he's pimping her out. Not for money, for fun. I was like, yeah. And well, it's what's up. He was sending me pictures of his mom. I mean, her tits were hanging this close off the floor, you know. So, we enjoyed it, yeah, and we were trying to analyze what went wrong with that guy. I probably don't want to know, but yeah, yeah, exactly. You will go to the realm you create or reside in. Don't pimp out tickets to the mom gangbang, and you're good. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to say, man. That's my entire message. Just don't pimp out your mom, bro. Don't pimp out. Don't be like this guy. Seriously, I'm so done with humanity for real. Like, it's bad, right? Isn't it? It's pretty bad. Yeah, but that's because of porn. Seriously, I'm 100% convinced that guy just watched too much porn with his mom. And she's like, "What are you doing, son?" "Watching porn, mom." "Oh, it's probably good for your development." Right? "What are they doing, mom?" "Well, all right." Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the porn problem is really bad. Porn is the devil. Where do you create or reside in, heaven or hell? Don't hold guilt against your actions and don't hold yourself for trial or decisions. Hope that helps, bud. Well, that's beautiful, my friend. Exactly. You already said it. To summarize it as don't pimp out your mom. That's all. You will go, don't pimp out tickets to the mom gangbang and you are good. Mhm. What will you teach in the school? Oh man, I went into that in detail in the last live stream. It was a big list of things. It was a big fucking list of things. It's a lot, my friend. It's a lot. But Tomer, somewhere during the next couple of days, I'm gonna go live again, and I'm gonna go through the list again. Okay, so if you can, try to catch the replay or watch the last live stream that I did. It's also on my channel. Right? And I go in the first half hour. I go through the entire curriculum. It's a lot, my friend. It's a lot. So it's definitely highly recommended that you all show up and be nice to your moms. Okay, guys, be nice to your moms. All right, guys. I'll wrap this up now, and I hope you got something out of this. All right. The takeaway messages: stop watching porn. Don't hang out with people that want to pimp out your mom to the bronze dawn. Okay. What the fuck? Anybody want to buy some hot, horny action? I've got some limited seatings at the hottest geriatric gangbang ever. Do you want to buy some tickets? Oh, jeez, man. Oh. That's fucked up. You know what I should have told that guy? Necrophilia is illegal, my friend. Necrophilia is illegal. Necrophilia is illegal. We should have a Rail of the Serpent orgy. Nah, man. I'm against porn. That's not gonna happen. Sales pitch is too solid to resist, right? $20 make you holler. $20. Fuck. $20. Yeah, man. I guess they gotta earn their stay at the retirement home, right? I mean, these rooms they gotta be taken care of, right? So I guess it is. Would you fuck someone's mom while they watch for $1 million? No, but with their wife, I would do. Their wife, I would probably do, but for not there. I don't get into this weird shit. I don't get into this stuff. No. I'm having a grail orgy right now. Mom's hot and dripping. She's a looker. Oh, mama dear. All right, this is getting a little bit too weird right now, guys. I'm shutting the operation down. Okay, guys, stop watching porn, and you'll be good. Talk to you soon. Peace.